Well, hello again. Today we've got a good one for you. Tom Console's It's Not As Tough As It Looks. And what he's basically saying here is that there are ways to make money at the game that aren't that difficult. By no means getting rich at the game, since he says right in his commentary that he's never known anybody that's actually gotten rich playing the horses. But Tom, probably one of the best overall handicappers we've ever known. He actually made a lot of money considering that he was going to a fairly expensive college, paid his way through college playing the horses. And again, the entire story is here, how he initially met Dr. Robert Anthony as a college professor, and how Dr. Anthony was already winning at the races. He was a philosophy professor, but he actually, him and the class that Tom was in, he had a field trip for extra credit to the racetrack so he could try to explain a concept about odds not only just at the racetrack, but odds in your life in general, the odds that you can live a successful life. And he related it to the racetrack, which again, he was already making money at. And Tom explains this. It's really, really fascinating when Tom tells you exactly how he went from being a student of Dr. Anthony's to being a real, actual handicapping student of Dr. Anthony's, and how they got together, had a partnership, created a business, created some really wonderful products, as well as their first software product, the Thoroughbred Investor and all. So this is all explained, and it's really definitely worth reading on our website. And you'll see exactly the trials and tribulations he went through, and how he finally found a way to make money. The theme of this particular software program is to make money on most days that you went to the track, because he also includes a bankroll management strategy, which is actually, he calls an investment strategy, which does a very good job of, and it takes a little bit of discipline, but if you use the bankroll strategy, you will on most days come out ahead. And that's something most horse players dream about, because you know how we all go through losing streaks where just nothing seems to go right. But he's got it so in the software that he created, it's called It's Not As Tough As It Looks, but it's a very great, good, solid methodology that gets a lot of winners, a lot of place horses. And one of the emphasis on this program is on place. The bankroll strategy really feels well off place horses. You'll get a lot of really good price place horses. I mean, the horse might win as well, but a lot of them come in second at really nice odds, 10 to 1, 9 to 1, 22 to 1, 44 to 1. There's all kinds of them. And again, the illustrations here for each and every a different situation, different tracks. Here's a one on Breeders' Cup Day, and even though Tom says the overall methodology works better overall on claiming races and allowance races, it still works good on high stakes days. Here's a horse on Breeders' Cup Day, Black Forest. He has other examples of Breeders' Cup, the main Breeders' Cup Day on the 5th, with some very big priced horses running second. But basically, you're going to find that the consistency, especially on the place, and again, if you're conservative, you can even go to the show with us. So you can even play the show if you use his bankroll strategy. You can take exactly what he says, go exactly by the plan, and on most days, you will walk away with a profit. How much of a profit, that depends on you, on your betting, your betting amounts. Again, this is mostly straight betting. It doesn't involve exactas or trifectas or anything, but it's an excellent tool, something that you can even just do on the side, and knowing that on most days you're going to walk away with a profit. And if it's no more, maybe it's dinner money, maybe it's rent money. You never know. But he's done a really, really good job of creating the software that just on its own, even if you don't use the bankroll management strategy, you're going to do well with this thing with the kind of prices that it gets. So it's definitely worth having in your library. It's very reasonably priced. It's only $111. And there is an ebook as well, but again, just $111 for the software. And the best part about this program, while I was reviewing it, I just noticed how often these horses that were really, in fact, there was one today at Gulfstream, Indicia, in the 9th race, I believe, which was 35-1 and ran 3rd. So you get some really, really nice prices on the win, place, and show. And again, you have the option of using Tom's bankroll strategy, which again will put you on most days, and we're talking probably 70% of the days, you will actually come back with more money than you went with. And in the user's manual, we also include another strategy that some of you who may want to be more aggressive with this thing can use. So again, it's Tom's, it's not as tough as it looks, $111 for the software. Take a look at our the ad on the website. And if you have any questions whatsoever, as always, just give us a call, 1-800-696-0067. Thank you.